Gambian President Adama Barrow has just arrived back in his home country. Barrow won the December election and was sworn in last week, but in neighbouring Senegal, after Gambia's longtime ruler Yahya Jammeh refused to step down. Regional leaders intervened, leading to Jammeh's departure on Saturday. Well, Fidelis Embar joins me from Istanbul. Fidelis, we've just learnt that he has literally just returned within the past hour, and that will be a big relief for this long political crisis in Gambia. Well, surely for Gambians, this is, the break of a new political era in the country, and there's so many questions that they'll be waiting for answers to. One of which will be, how will Adama Barrow be able to more like settle in properly? Because first of all, he has to deal with getting the confidence of the military, which has been loyal to Yahya Jammeh, the former president, and then also the parliament, because they were mostly supporters of the former president. So these are two key areas that he would have to resolve as quickly as possible, especially the military, who he has ordered to remain in the barracks, while the soldiers from the regional bloc, ECOWAS, are actually in charge of the country's security at the moment. So he's waiting for, he wants ECOWAS to be in there, that's the troops, for about 6 months, so that he will be able to take total control of the military structure and be able to assert himself. Also the issue of reconciliation, because the country has been deeply divided between supporters of former President Yahya Jammeh and Adama Barrow's supporters. So he has a whole lot on his table. But again, we're also looking at, will he be taking another oath of office? Because when he was sworn in Dakar at the Gambian embassy in Senegal, he was administered the oath by a lawyer from the Gambian Bar Association. So will he be taking another oath of office, having arrived Banjul this evening? What about the issue of Yahya Jammeh? He's now in Equatorial Guinea. Will he be held to account over those allegations that imprisonment and torture was carried out under his rule?
Well, this was actually one of the main issues, why Jammeh decided to extend his stay in power, because he did concede when he lost the election. And then the opposition members, the supporters of Adama Barrow, started talking about prosecuting him when Adama Barrow is sworn in, and which was why Jammeh wanted to stay longer to be able to get assurances. Well, there's a document being circulated that Jammeh has actually more like signed an agreement with the African Union and ECOWAS, the regional body, that frees him, so to speak, from persecution. I don't know if that now includes that he will not be sort of probed, because they already report that when he left, with a huge amount of money from the state coffers, and that property from the government house were looted. And then also the pending cases of people who disappeared while he was in office, some people who were brutally murdered, including even journalists who were killed, and then people who were illegally detained for many years. So when Barrow was actually campaigning, that was the thrust of his campaign, that he was going to ensure justice for Gambians. And so now that he's coming in, all attention will be on him in trying to find out if he's going to probe Yahya Jammeh's tenure and also be able to investigate cases of human rights abuses and the killing of Gambian nationals.
He's obviously got a difficult path ahead of him. Fidelis, thank you. Fidelis Embar there in his